Hey, it's Cairo. Welcome back to the channel. We are in the middle of spoiler season for the Brothers War, and today I'm going to talk about a card that people either think is very good or hot garbage. So, which is it? Today we're going to find out. Here's the card in question. Mishra's Command. Mishra's Command costs 1 red and X mana. It's a sorcery, and you can choose 2. Choose target player, they may discard up to X cards, then they draw a card for each card discarded this way. This spell deals X damage to target creature. This spell deals X damage to target Planeswalker, and target creature gets +X/+0 and gains haste until end of turn. So, is this good? As with all command cards, this card makes up for its lack of raw power in versatility in that you have more modes that you can choose from, so it's always going to have a target, and has a lesser chance of just being a dead card in your hand. First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. This command is a sorcery. That means all of these things will have to be done on your turn. Now, Control typically doesn't like this. They prefer to do things at instant speed, so this will have to fit somewhere in the mid-range or upper end maybe for aggro for red-based decks. And if you just read the first mode and you're thinking, Cairo, I'm going to play this with Shieldred on the field, I'm going to make my opponent draw X cards and deal them 2 damage for each card they draw, and that's going to be sick. That's actually not going to work. The way the first mode is worded, if you target the opponent, they may draw the cards. They don't have to draw them, and they can easily decline. So this mode is basically for you to loot unneeded cards like lands later in the game, and with Unearth maybe, or flashback to your graveyard so you can use them later, gain value off of them, and have pseudo card draw. It needs to be said that if you decide to target yourself and draw X cards, Shieldred will gain you a bunch of life if you have Shieldred on the field, but the life gain doesn't automatically win games just because you have more life. So we're going to need it to do more than just gain us life to justify playing this over some other 4 or 5 mana spells in red, or black for that matter. The second mode seems like it will nearly always be used when you're playing this because it will nearly always have a target, but you're not getting a bargain on it in terms of cost. So paying 5 mana to kill a 4 toughness creature in the current standard meta usually is not cutting it by itself, especially if you're playing red. This is especially true when facing an opposing Shieldred or Rafine. If they've been left on the field for a long time, they can be really hard to remove, both of which are all over the place. Removing those creatures will be costly using Mishra's Command. I think the second mode is best used against low toughness, high impact creatures like Intrepid Adversary in mono white aggro, Evolved Sleeper in black based aggro, Delver of Secrets in mono blue temple, and the like. The third mode has a pretty big upside in that it can effectively just kill any Planeswalker that has come in and had its minus ability used on the first turn they play it, somewhere between 1 and 3 mana to kill a Planeswalker. And you can probably kill one of their cheaper creatures while you're at it if you choose the creature and the Planeswalker modes. The downside here is that the mode is completely dead if they don't have any Planeswalkers in their deck, and it limits you on options. And I think about half of the top decks in Standard right now are Planeswalkerless. This last mode can close out games, but it's going to make me very nervous pumping X mana into a spell at sorcery speed onto a creature, so we're talking about tapping out here, that can easily be blown out by instant speed removal because this mode doesn't give any toughness, it only gives power. So tapping 6 mana to make your creature, say your 2/2 turns into an 8/2 trample, only to have it removed when you declare it as an attacker, will feel really, really bad. So it seems like this card is really bad, huh? I would not say it's a bad card. I would say that it's more narrow than I would like, but let me extend an olive branch to Mishra's Command. If we see more good cards with X involved in their mana cost in the Brothers War, targeting multiple things, we could see a return of Hinata Dawncrown to Standard. Hinata is a fantastic card that lost most of its support with fall rotation, but could easily come back to Standard with the right support. And this is a step in that direction because having Hinata on the field will make these targets cost cheaper and make the spell more efficient. To wrap it up, it seems like the best case scenario for Mishra's Command is that you and the opponent, say you each have a creature on the field, they have a Planeswalker, you tap 4 to 5 mana, you kill their mid-ranged big creature and their Planeswalker, and you get a free swing and swing the game in your favor. Or you get to kill their creature, pump yours by 4 power, give it trample. Watch out for that instant speed removal, though, if you decide to do that. Either way, thank you very, very much for watching. And because you subscribe to the channel, now you have more information on Mishra's Command, its upsides and downsides. I'll look forward to testing this when the Brothers War releases in November. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for sharing the video, and I will talk to you next time.